everyone, welcome back to my Pleasantview. Today we are in the Pleasant household, and that consists of Daniel Pleasant, Mary Sue Pleasant, Angela Pleasant, and Lilith Pleasant. Angela and Lilith are adults now. They went to college and they have returned, at least for the time being. They don't have jobs yet, so I'm hoping to get them a little bit more settled. Fighting for the bathroom. A little bit more settled before heading them out on their own. Everyone's just starting to wake up, so maybe we'll get some of these bathroom things sorted out for them. Mary Sue, let me grab a piece of cake. Yesterday, last time we played this house, Daniel aged up to an elder, and Mary Sue's not far behind. She's 2 days away from aging up to an elder. Daniel, let's maybe take advantage of having some cake, and you can have that for breakfast too. As long as it doesn't spoil by the time I get there. Who doesn't like cake for breakfast, huh? Oh, did it just go bad? It literally just went bad. Crap. They seem to have eaten it pretty quickly. I think they're going to be okay. Hopefully. Lilith is going to do some cleaning up, which is very nice. Daniel's finished now. He has a want to meet someone new. He wants to public woohoo, have 10 woohoo with 10 different Sims, and become BFF with Noelle. That's his most recent lover. It is the hobby instructor for arts and crafts, and he recently went on a date with her, so he's hoping to continue that with her, I guess. So Lilith, no, we're not turning the music on. Let's, why don't you play chess? What is this dog doing walking through my house? Get out, Alabama. Is this toilet clogged? It is. You have pretty good mechanical, don't you? Maybe you can unclog that, Daniel? Mary Sue will be off to work. She is level 7 in the politics career as a congressperson. I think she still needs quite a few skills in order to get promoted, so not sure when she'll roll wants to do that. So I do try to play want space as much as possible. Angela is on the computer upstairs. She didn't get to have any cake, but maybe we can check out the leftovers and see what there is for her to have for breakfast. So Daniel does have the day off today, so he will not be working. He is level 7 in the Slacker career as a home video editor, and he does have everything he needs in order to get promoted. His lifetime want is to become professional party guest in the Slacker career, so it's possible. I mean, we'll see how quickly he gets through this elder life stage. I tend to retire my elder sims around like the halfway point of the elder life stage, so that can be different depending on the sim and depending on their circumstance. I may keep them in longer or just retire them early. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get that for him. Mary Sue would like to reach the top of her politics career by becoming mayor, and she's also level 7, so we shall see. Let's see, Daniel, why don't you go take a shower? And maybe somebody can walk by that he's never met before, and he can fulfill that meet someone new want. Looks like Lilith just got that skill point for logic. She wants to play a computer game, go fishing, talk about hobby, play Marco Polo. They do have a pool. They could do Marco Polo. And look at that, Angela also wants to play Marco Polo. So it's summertime. Let's let them have a quick dip in the pool, get a bit of exercise. Lilith's one true hobby is in sports, and Angela's is in nature, so they might enjoy getting outside and getting some exercise like that. Still no one walking by. Looks like we can get the mail, though. Daniel. Not too sure about those pants that he aged up in. There's a chance that I will change that for him sometime today. Looks like our maid is here, but she's not new. He already knows her. It's Brenda Hart. Looks a lot like Kaylin from the backer side, but face is different. Oh, here's somebody new. Why don't you say hello to Makoto?
No, get up. Nina.
There you go, someone new. Maybe have like a quick chat with him. Oh, for a birthday party. I guess Mary Sue will be aging up in a couple days, so you could potentially throw her a birthday party. He is, yeah, he's secondary knowledge, so it's interesting that he wants to throw a birthday party. If you guys are done talking, just say goodbye. I don't want this random guy roaming around my house. Okay, so now that you guys are in the pool, let's do... Hold on. Can you... Oh, yeah, ask to play Marco Polo. Yeah, well, you guys both get that fulfilled. In a skill point. Still have to get jobs for these two. They both have the want to get into the athletic career. Angela's Angela's lifetime want is currently win 30 gaming competitions and own all 8 video games. I'm not too sure about that one for her. I'm a little undecided. Lilith wants to have 20 simultaneous best friends, which is interesting. So that's maybe something that she could do. Okay. Let's pay these bills. I think maybe now might be a good time to look for a job for these two. Let's find a job. Get into the pool. See if Angela can get a job. So there is a job in the athletic career, so they could both get a job today. Thing is, I want to try and take into account what their degree that they got in college, so that like what they studied in school makes sense for the jobs that they get. So I'm gonna have to do a quick look up to see which jobs are best suited for the degrees they got. Drama career jobs. Athletic, politics, show business, dance, and entertainment. So athletic goes well for Angela. Lilith, however, she got her degree in philosophy. So let me just look up philosophy now. So the jobs that go well with philosophy are culinary, slacker, paranormal, and journalism. So let me just... I saw the athletic one for sure. So paranormal, athletic, criminal, culinary, medicine. So Angela, I think we're going to give her the athletic career. And then Lilith, I think I'm going to get her... I mean, she did get all of those cooking skill points in the nick of time at the very end there, in order to be able to graduate. So that would kind of make sense that she sort of like sparked an interest in culinary. So Angela, hold on, let's try that again. I'm going to get you the job in athletic. Again. Okay, I'm going to take that job, and it will arrive for her tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow she'll have the day off, but normally her carpool will arrive at 8 o'clock for her. Tickle. You don't have the greatest relationship with your dad. I'm not sure that tickle's going to go over well. see what he thinks, but Lilith, she's just finishing eating, I think, and then I'm gonna get her to go upstairs and look for a job as well. Yeah, no, he didn't like that. Okay, why don't we just have like a normal conversation then? In fact, maybe I'll just do like a macro socialized friendly, and you guys can work on that for a little while. So, yeah, you can put away your dish, that's nice. And as soon as you're done with that, I'm going to get you to go upstairs on the computer, and we're going to get that job for you. So let's just see real quick what her interests are. She does have a high interest in paranormal, and she does have an even higher interest in food. So I think the culinary is going to work out really well for her, actually. And yeah, that should be good for her. I think paranormal would suit her pretty well, but since her interest in food is a little bit higher, let's continue. Again. Oof, Daniel just sent child support to his kids with Nina. There's culinary and take job. So she's going to be working tomorrow. She'll be able to go to that job for 9 o'clock. That's when her carpool comes. And she's already hostess level 4, which is fantastic. And she has the skills that she would need in order to get a promotion. So fingers crossed for her. Why don't you come and use the bathroom? Looks like this is broken. I'm going to get Daniel to come upstairs and fix that in a short bit. Let's see how it's going for these two. So 21 is better than 10, which is what it was before. Maybe I'll let them do that a little while longer. What time does Mary Sue get back from work? She gets back at 3, so she's going to be rolling in it in just a short bit. Here she comes. She's back. She's brought back 1,050. Just gonna go watch TV. She has a want to ask us out on a date, dance with someone, talk about hobby, and play violin. Her one true hobby is in music and dance, so I got her that violin a little while back to pursue that some more. Yeah, why don't you just go play your violin? That'll give you some fun as well. Lilith is on the computer. She's just playing. Daniel. Still chatting. They are friends now, which is very nice. Let me get you to use the bathroom, Daniel, and then maybe take a look at the shower, see if you can repair it. So Mary Sue has the want to woohoo with 3 different Sims now. She is a secondary romance Sim now. And she has a thing going on with Kamei Tellerman, who is a work friend. I don't think that she knows anyone else that she could maybe pursue. At least doesn't know anyone else well enough at the moment. So we'll see if that's something that she... Oh. Daniel has had a thing with Rose. And I hope she doesn't knock on the door. You went out on a date with her a little while back, and they definitely woohooed. Daniel has a want to gain a skill point. He technically doesn't need any for work right now. I suppose maybe getting a mechanical one could come in handy. It's something he might need for work eventually. So once he's done with that, I think I'm going to get him to put the thinking cap on and study mechanical. So Mary Sue is still having a good time on her violin. Angela's just finished up the shower. Lilith, since you're at culinary, do you want to practice and maybe make everyone some dinner? She wants to eat spaghetti, so maybe I'll get her to make that. Actually, let's do spaghetti. Angela's decided to dance. Angela only needs body skill at the moment, which she technically already has. But maybe she could work out some more. We do have a machine back here. Why don't you do some working out before dinner? Oh, we need groceries. Lovely. Okay, well in that case, let's make a phone call. Groceries, please.
Shabbaties, lamina.
Fill her right up.
Ooh, la tam. Oh, I'm lacking.
Okay. Okay, so Angela got that body skill point. Yeah, and then just one day Mary Sue will be aging up to an elder, so we'll probably be throwing a party for her the next time we see this family. Lilith is watching her mom do some practice, and I think she approves. There's no booing happening. We got a shoulder shrug. Daniel got a mechanical skill point. And he wants another one. He is secondary knowledge after all. Here's the delivery truck, Lilith. Let's go accept that delivery. Hey, don't walk away. Where are you going?
Seflara kebab.
Lalona.
Okay. So now you can make some spaghetti.
Oh,
Vabe. Riblin. Kaboom.
crabs.
So let's stop that, Daniel. Take the staging cap off. I'm not sure that Mary Sue is very hungry, but why don't you sit down with the family? Do not take it all the way upstairs, please.
Today, Karihi, Drum
Hope
Zebra.
him. Kremlat, Norg. Fabadin. Habso, Hatso,
So Daniel still has that want to reach mechanical left. He wants to Google the 10 different sims. I think he's at about 6 or maybe 7 at the moment. Let's do a quick count. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Orki, oops, I went.
5. 6. Yeah, he's at 6 right now.
Kremna.
It's a little while before we get to that 10, but he does also want to get a base, and he wants to buy a vacation home, so that's interesting. Now that he's an elder, he's ready to just retire maybe and get out of here. Mary Sue wants to do that. Ask someone on a date, dance with someone, talk about hobby. She could probably talk about hobby with Daniel since they both have interest. They both have interest in arts, sorry, in music and dance.
Derby is to from Kremlet is to Drom.
Just cancel this for a moment so she can talk to you. Yeah, you're done eating anyway. Lilith. Lilith has a lot of wants to gain skills, which is interesting. Now I think of it, I have not given them their secondary aspirations yet. That was something that I was waiting to do until they became adults, and now that they are, we should do that. So I don't usually touch Sims that have already been given their aspiration from the base game, but I do have a system that I like to use to determine what Sims aspirations should be when they age up. So let's take a peek at that. Lilith is 2 points sloppy, 3 points shy, 8 points inactive, 5 serious playful, and then 3 grouchy. So she's kind of on the low end for a lot of things, but very active. Yeah, I'm thinking either knowledge or fortune for her. Lilith, what do you want to be? You want to be fortune or do you want to be knowledge? She's not super playful. She's like halfway between being serious and being playful. But she's active. She is, again, halfway between serious, playful, and then grouchy. I'm thinking that I'm going to make her a fortune sim. That would pair well with Dirk, who she's probably going to be marrying. So let's just go ahead and make her a fortune sim and get some of these going too. And then for Angela, let's see your personality. So you are 4 points sloppy, 3 points shy, 9 points active, 7 points playful, and then 5 points grouchy nice, so halfway there. So it's kind of funny that they're both popularity sims, but they're both actually kind of shy. Being knowledge, if we want to try and make her a bit different from her sister, because she is active. No, but she's not as serious as her sister. Maybe I'll just make her a fortune sim too. I mean, if she's gonna end up with Dustin eventually, and he's a fortune sim himself, that would kind of make sense. So I suppose she could also be secondary fortune. Okay, there you have it. Done. So that'll be interesting to see what kind of wants that they roll. Being secondary fortune sims now. Here, let's do... Okay, so he did get to fix that. That's good. These two are flirting over here. So Mercy wants to get another point in creativity. She doesn't have any wants to get any other skills at the moment, but she does want to get a nicer car, which I guess I don't blame her. She could maybe she could maybe give the other car to one of the other girls. They could have their own cars, perhaps. Let's maybe just put this back on a counter somewhere out of the way. Lilith's having her shower. Maybe want to use the bathroom after. She doesn't really need any other skill points for work at the moment, but I think maybe I'll just get her to practice at the chess table, because she could use that for work. Creativity too. Angela's upstairs. She wants to get level 7 in logic. Drum kit and bass. Okay, so why don't you go maybe play with your sister here? A little bit of sister time. wonder how close Mary Sue is to getting that skill point. I'm gonna maybe try and get her to play on the violin for a little while.
Step from the Levitan.
Okay, so she's about halfway, and the thinking cap will help a lot. There you go. More creativity. Okay. She wants to get a ballet bar. I suppose that's something that we could get for them if I do a little bit of rearranging here. Maybe I'll do this. Is there a window here? Yeah, there is a window there. Maybe I'll... Oh, no! I'm gonna put this here, and then I'll put the ballet bar. Can I put the ballet bar here? No. I think I still have the move objects on from before. So now we've got the ballet bar. And she wants to get a car again. I think I'm gonna get her to stop now. It's getting pretty late. And I think Daniel is taking a nap over here. So why don't you maybe go use the bathroom, Daniel, and go to bed.
No. Oh.
There we go. Go to bed. These two are getting tired as well. I don't think that Angela quite got her 7th skill for logic. Angela isn't quite there either, but it is late, so I think I'm just going to send them upstairs to bed now. They're still in the same bedrooms and beds that they used as teens, but it's just for now. It's just a temporary thing. And that is the end of the day. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video to see more content like this from me in the future. And thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!